What up, people? I'm Fenrir Moon, United Comic Universe. What up? We're live today. So today I'm going to be talking about. Hope y'all like the lighting, and I got a new green screen. Thanks for all y'all donations. For I'll be able to actually do some upgrades on the channel. Thank y'all. Appreciate that because y'all see the lighting different and got a nicer, clear green screen. Uh, I'm just shooting this pretty much this live stream here is going to be pretty much like almost like a rant type video. Um, I'm not really liking about. Hold on one second. Let me send this out. Let everybody know that I'm live. I was just watching. About the phase 4. Watching things, working on a video, working on a script, and then I said, what, I'm just going to shoot this live. I'm going to do a live video because I don't, you know, like what's going on with phase 4. What up? I'm True Skill. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. You don't give any warning when you go live. I know, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on that and let y'all guys know when I'm going live. Right now, everything is just a little chaotic. Everything is just crazy right now. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it seriously. I'm working on the breakdown. Let y'all guys know when I'm be going live. But at this moment, I'm still working everything out. I'm still getting over it. Y'all know what's going on with me. So yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to let y'all give y'all more info when I'm actually going live, for y'all can actually be there. So basically right now what I'm talking about is phase 4 MCU. Me personally, I don't like what's going on. I'm not really hype about phase 4 like at the beginning. It's a lot of things that Marvel is doing that I don't understand why they're doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Only movie right now, movies that I'm pretty much hype about. Any movie that y'all are hype about, please let me know in the chat, or or y'all still excited about phase 4. A lot of things going on. Only thing movie I'm pretty much excited about is Black Widow. Definitely excited for that. I wish they'd actually release that on video on demand, but they not. But I did hear this is what going to happen. I'm not sure. Just like I was saying, I'm watching a lot of phase 4 things, and this is can't remember the person that said this. It's a YouTuber. He basically saying that what Disney's going to do, they pretty much going to actually allow the NBA and their families and friends to be able to see Black Widow. Because they're going to see the rest of the movie, but that's not important to me. My important thing is Black Widow. Now they probably gonna, what he's saying, that Disney, the Disney, hold on, let me see what True Skills said. Did you get a new camera? Your quality is way better. I am more excited about Disney Plus. No, I didn't get a new camera, but through the donations, I was able to get new lights and a new green screen. That's the reason why it was going on. So, so lucky I'd be able to get more donations and be able to get a better camera. But that's the reason what's going on. That's why it looked better, because through the donation that I was receiving from the fam out there, y'all in UCU fam, I was able to get a little bit of equipment to upgrade the channel with, like I just said, like with lighting and the green screen. So I'm glad you was able to see that, and I'm glad you actually pointed that out. So yeah, this is what True Skill said. Did you get a new camera? Your quality look way better. That's the reason why I look better, because of that. And I appreciate everybody for your donation and supporting me. Like I Am True Skill, supporting me, be here every time I'm on chat. Live screen. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And also go check out his channel. He do dope videos, man. He do dope videos. Yeah, I am more excited about the Disney Plus series myself than actually the movies. Because like Black Widow is one of the movies I'm still most excited about to see. Like I was saying, that the Disney theme park, they're going to be actually having the NBA stars and their families and friends of their families, friends, and they're going to be able to go to the theater in the Disney theme park area, and they're going to be able to actually watch Black Widow. I don't understand why they would be doing that, honestly, because that by them doing that, that actually the movie will be leaked. That's what happened. I mean, look what they did with Avengers Endgame. As you know, when the Incredible Hulk had got the arm, like the Iron Gauntlet, the Tony Stark Gauntlet. I actually saw that clip because it was leaked. So they showed some people and it was leaked and it was actually on the web, like on internet everywhere. So I seen it. I don't know if that was on purpose to do that, or they was actually or somebody just leaked that out and they shouldn't have been leaking that out. Now, what I'm guessing what's probably going to happen is they're going to most likely show this to the NBA stars and their families and friends. Now, the NBA stars might don't say anything about it because Disney probably tell them don't say anything about the movies, but they're gonna bring kids there. A lot of these NBA stars got like kids, like probably like in a teen or under, or some of them are like older, but they're kids. And you know how kids are. When they see something that no one else in the world have seen, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I just saw Black Widow, and this is what's going on in Black Widow. I guarantee if they do that, it's gonna be leaked from the kids, or it's gonna be somebody that actually in the studio recording that, and they're gonna leak it that way. Now I'm like, if you're gonna do that, why not just go ahead and release Black Widow on video on demand if you're gonna do that for the NBA star? Because apparently you don't want the movie to be leaked. You don't want to put on video demand, but if you do that, it will be leaked. I can guarantee you that. For my understanding how things normally go, it's going to be leaked. And like I was saying before, I used to work in the entertainment business, and I knew a guy that actually makes screeners. Now, screeners, everybody should by now know what a screener is, but just in case you those don't know what a screener is, basically a screener is like the movie be shot, the movie be finished, or the movie's in the process of getting done, and some of the producers or some of the producers' friends or somebody like that want a copy before they finish to see how the product is happening. So what happens, like they have someone there that will actually, that's all they do for that. That's pretty much what all they do. They burn copies for like, for instance, let me let you know, because I used to work at Amelin, Steven Spielberg office, and I knew a guy there. He used to do that. Man, we was cool people. He used to do that. I could have got a screen of copies before they even came out even on DVD or even in the movies. I could have got screen of copies of Steven Spielberg movie or any movie that has some dealing with that company. Now, Marvel got the same person there. Not the same person, but the same position there. So the screeners is actually being shipped out. See, they keeping a close wrap on that because I haven't seen any screener been leaked yet, not even on internet or any of that. So if they're going to do it that way, if they're keeping a hush on everything like that, why would they actually let the NBA families be so special they get to watch it and then it be leaked that way? That means that would kill your sales. That would kill everything because people already know what's going on in Black Widow movie. Because if they wouldn't have jumped on the leak with Avengers Endgame, they would have lost a mad sales on that. Because I know y'all probably remember back in the day when Avengers Endgame was coming out, that Kevin Feige, all like the directors and actors and them say, please don't watch it, please don't do this, please don't do that. Basically, don't ruin the movie experience, because if you leak it and people see what all they need to see, they're not going to go through the movies. So I'm guessing like this would be best thing for to do is, if you're going to do that with the NBA stars and their families, you should go ahead and release it on video on demand. Because if not, most likely going to get leaked, and nobody's really they're going to probably leak the most important things about it, or certain hidden characters that is in the movie that they don't want nobody to know, like Dust Giant. We really truly don't know what character he actually is playing. I'm thinking he's going to play Dreadnought 2000. Other people think he's going to play El Jaguar. Okay. We don't know for sure. And they keeping a hush lid on his what character that he's playing, because We already know who Taskmaster is, and that was who everybody was trying to figure out who Taskmaster was, but they already pretty much told us who Taskmaster was. They told us who Taskmaster was, but they're not saying who Dust Giant is. That is the most mystery to me, is who Dust Giant gonna play. Okay, let me go and be funny. The reason why that's the most mystery to me, because he played Dreadnought, that means that I got that prediction right, which I already got a few right, but I'm not gonna get in that. That means that I got that prediction right, and I'd be so excited. I'd be like, yeah. Now, move on. I'm excited about the Eternal movies. You know, I love my girl Angelina Jolie, so I pretty much that's her movie, because nobody on that panel I rank her in acting. As far as I can tell, I don't watch many of everybody on there besides probably the little girl and the Asian guy, but pretty much everybody on there I pretty much watched their work before, and no one work compares to for his acting abilities. They can't compare it against Angelina Jolie, and that Angelina Jolie is a lister. She's an A-list star, so most likely the movie gonna be more about her, because she's not gonna take a special Marvel movie. She's not going to take a little very small role. Only reason she would take a small role if they plan on doing her own solo movie or give her a bigger part in the second movie. You know, but I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to see. Of course, y'all know I'm excited to see. Y'all know Doctor Strange 2. I'm definitely excited to see Doctor Strange 2, simply because I love Cumberbatch. He played a great Doctor Strange, and y'all know Sam Raimi is going to be there. That don't be off the chain. Now, I'm also excited to see what Josh Whedon gonna do, because everybody know Kevin Feige hired him back. So I'm just waiting to see if what movies he gonna direct, because I heard that he's gonna be directing 3 movies. So I'm just waiting to see what movies he's gonna be directing. You know, I hope he get more. I hope he be involved with X-Men, because I know he'll be great with X-Men, and I hope he do Fantastic Four, which I saw the last Fantastic Four with Michael B. Jordan. I'll tell you a little bit about that after I finish, talking about the Phase 4, my thoughts on it. Whew, okay, so and also I'm also excited to see who else I was excited to see. I know I said Black Widow, Eternals, Doctor Strange. And I didn't say anything about the television yet. But those 3 movies that I'm actually more excited to see the end of the Phase 4. I'm actually, me personally, I'm really worried about Phase 4. I really, the decisions that the MCU is making right now, I'm really not getting it. I'm really not understanding why they doing these type of castings with these different movies. I'm not, I used to be excited about Black Panther 2. I'm not excited about Black Panther 2 because the different casting. I don't know what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? I know the fans want Storm. We want Storm, but you got 3 different people playing. They casting for Storm and H, and all 3 of them, I do not care to see on the screen. Especially dealing with Marvel. Especially dealing with this. I'm thinking if me personally, if Marvel keep making these dumb decisions about these different movies, the Phase 4 is not gonna do good. Certain movies gonna do good. I think Eternal's gonna do good. I think Black Widow's gonna do good. Oh, and Captain Marvel 2. I think that's gonna do good. And I think that Doctor Strange 2 gonna do good. Now, I know the Nova movie supposed to be coming out, but the way they doing with these casting, what Nova going to be? I don't know what Nova going to be. I don't know what story they're going to go with. I don't know if they actually going to truly come up with their own ridiculous story, or they just throwing things together and just put it out there for us, and hopefully that it work. You know what I'm saying? Because that theory about Quill, like I said, I was watching a whole bunch of Phase 4 stuff, but Quill, about his mother, he's in his mother's mind. So everything that Quill does is just in his mother's mind. I know it's a group of comic book fans. They actually trying to put this last Easter egg together and see what's going on with that. But if that actually become true, that right there doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So that basically saying the whole Infinity Saga doesn't exist. Thanos doesn't exist. Captain Marvel never exists. Captain America never exists. None of them never existed. I know Captain America probably existed, but then again, if they go on saying that's all in her mind, did it really happen? You see what I'm saying? Because she could have did that to make sure that he, you know, that's all gaming into her, and that's make it's pretty much a cruel and bad mother to do that to her child, because look what happened with him and Gamora. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That means Gamora is fake. That means the Mantis is fake. That means Drax is fake. That means Tony Stark is fake. That means that all of them superhero characters and all those villains that we enjoy watching in the Infinity Saga is all fake, because it's all in her mind, and she doing all that for Star-Lord. That don't make any sense. Now, I don't know if James Gunn just saying, "Woo, good work." I don't know if people actually. I don't know if people realizing that it could possibly mean like good work, y'all actually, you know, taking your time, look through these different Easter eggs and trying to figure out what I'm doing. Good work on that. But I don't think a lot of people is taking it that way. I think a lot of people taking in like when he said good work, I think a lot of people is taking like that's just what's going on. He mean good work that we just discovered that Easter egg. That could be possible too. If that is possible, that means what to us? I don't want to me. It means to me, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why this is happening. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are they just putting stuff together out there and we saying these things to get our reaction on there? And because if some of this stuff that they doing actually come true, I don't know what's up with MCU. And all I can say to like DC Comics, DC, this is y'all chance to step up. I mean, I know they movies and stuff. I mean, since they came out with Wonder Woman and Aquaman, I know that put them on a level. But the way MCU is doing everything, DC can take a control of this and make some killer movies. All they got to do is use that formula that they do in their television shows and kind of like incorporate that into their movies, and it'll be off the chain. Now, I also think that, and also in Phase 4, that Sony and Marvel is actually going to team up. That's the reason why I'm thinking that's why they moved some of the Marvel movies back and put some of the Sony movies in front. I think they probably got a deal that they ain't letting everybody know that they're going to incorporate all of that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to bring Sony Marvel characters into the MCU, and just like the MCU characters are going to be in the Sonyverse. You know, me personally, I think that we'll get something like that in Phase 4. Now, I'm not sure. This is all what I'm just thinking, you know. But I do, if this leak is really about Phase 4, if this leak is really true, that means that we had, I think I already covered this, but I'm just covering a whole bunch of Phase 4 stuff that, you know, I remember. Like Phase 4 Inhumans. Now they say the Krieg released the Terrigen mist between the 5-year span with when Thanos did the snap and everybody was gone. So the mist was actually released between those 5 years. If this leak is true, it's from 4chan, so take it as a grain of salt. If that's the case, that means that the Inhuman was already in the MCU before the Infinity Saga ended. That means that it was there. It was there in Endgame. Inhumans were there in Endgame. But we don't know. We never. And so, because you gotta think about it, we just had some like recent reports back, like I think it was like beginning of this year, a little bit of last year, that Vin Diesel wanted to play Black Bolt, and he been trying to play Black Bolt for like 10 years, and that's one of his favorite characters. So now they kind of recently started bringing that up. So by them bringing that up, doesn't make me think that we're going to be getting Black Bolt. It's a possibility that Vin Diesel might be showing up in Phase 4 like a cameo or something, because if that leak is true, like I was saying, that means that the Inhumans already in the MCU, and so therefore that Black Bolt is already there. So we might be getting Black Bolt, Medusa, and then another leak happened with the Shang-Chi, the 10 rings, legendary rings. I believe that's what I remember, right? Oh, I'm also excited to see that movie too. I forgot about that movie. I was also excited to see that movie too. Mainly because my man Tony Leung, I think that's how he says his last name. He playing on the Mandarin. I'm a huge fan of that guy. I mean, I was a fan of his guy back in the 90s when I saw the first movie I seen him in was Butterfly Comic and Butterfly and Sword. Okay. That's this Tony, Donnie Yen, and Michelle Yeoh. Tony, he was playing the Sword. You know what I'm saying? He's playing Sword in there but he was an ill fighter in there. It was just really a great movie. You know what I'm saying? So I was a huge fan of him since then, and then I've been watching his work all this time. You know what I'm saying? But he's a really great actor. That's one of the mostest things I'm excited about because he's playing the Mandarin. I'm not too excited about the guy that actually, I forgot his name, but I'm not too excited about the guy actually playing Shang-Chi. Me personally, I think they should have got the other guy that played in the new release, the new reboot of the Power Ranger, the Asian guy that played Black Panther. I mean, not Black Panther, but the Black Ranger. He was played Zach in there. He was the Asian guy. They did a lot of diversity with that, but that's the Power Ranger. Power Ranger already have a diversity, but so I think they should have got him because he actually really know martial arts. He actually is Chinese, like the other guy's Chinese, and he actually know how to speak Chinese. But the point thing is, if you look at him, his physique and he know martial arts and everything, he know how to speak English, and he would like really good English. He would actually pretty much be the best one because before they cast who's gonna play Shang-Chi, a lot of people wanted this guy to play it. Reason why, if you have Netflix, go to Netflix and watch this Black Mirror. Okay, it's an episode on there. I can't remember the name of the episode, but it's an episode on there. It also had a girl that played Mandarin. I'm not the girl that played it actually had two Marvel characters in there. The guy Sam, the guy that played Sam Falcon, he was in there. And it also had Mantis. They had the Mantis in there. She was in there. Basically, the episode is about, you know, they go into this virtual reality and stuff like that. Like the dude that played Falcon, he playing the Asian guy, and the guy that played in Aquaman, the bad guy, the Black Mama, or something like that. I can't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about. He had the big helmet and stuff like that. But he's the one. He was in there too, and those two was friends. The guy that played Falcon and the guy that played in Aquaman, they was two friends. But they got in this virtual reality. So when they go into virtual reality, the guy that played Aquaman, not Jason, but the black guy, when he played Aquaman, he played a female fighter in the game, and the Falcon guy played the Asian male fighter. You know, it's like a really virtual reality game. It's really dope. It's really dope episode. But when people watch that, everybody was saying he's going to play Shang-Chi. He's going to play Shang-Chi. He's going to play Shang-Chi. It was a big thing that fans want. And then they come and find out they cast Homeboy from Kim Convenience Store. That's a TV show he played on Netflix, Kim Convenience Store. I'm like, what? You know? So I'm like, okay, I just don't know what they're doing. I don't understand what they're doing. I don't understand what all these casting dumb choices they making. You know what I'm saying? Like me and True Skill, we talked about this before. Why are you casting all these A-listers? We don't care. Marvel, you got to understand here, Marvel Studio, Kevin Feige. We don't go to the theaters to watch these Marvel movies because you cast an A-lister. I'm not going to go there because you cast Christian Bale. I'm going to go there and watch because of Christian Bale. No. And Love and Thunder. No, I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to watch that because Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm going to watch my thing to go there to watch Thor. And everybody coming around with Thor and these different characters out of the comic books is showing up and saying, that's the reason why we there. So you could have got pretty much anybody. You don't need to have an A-lister because we don't come there to watch A-listers. We come there to watch our favorite characters that come alive off the comic books and now on the big screen. Like Angelina Jolie, an excellent actress. But I'm not going to watch the Eternals because of her. No, I'm going to watch Eternals because it's a comic book movie. And these are the people they portraying characters that I read a comic book and I grew accustomed to like. That is the reason why I'm going there for. I'm not going for any A-listers. I'm not going for any actor. I'm going for an actor that will actually take the role and actually become the role. You know, and many talks saying Charlie Cox, the Daredevil, and Netflix series, they was talking about bringing him back, but none of the other characters. You know, I think that'll be, this right here be a prime opportunity to actually bring those three characters. No, actually, what? Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, you know, Elektra, because Elektra was in the but she was in the Defenders. You know, I think they should bring them in the Moon Knight series, which I'm very excited to see. But then again, you know, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how or what kind. I don't know if they're going to keep Moon Knight as a male, as Mark Spector, or they're going to actually change his gender to a female. I don't know if they're going to do that now, which I have no problem with that. But certain things, you just can't just up and change stuff, because if you change too much of things, you lose people. That is the problem. You change too much of the foundation of things, you lose people. Now, like with Thanos, when Josh Whedon did Thanos in Infinity Saga, when he was doing that, I had that feeling, what's up with that, that's more like Thanos to me. Now, after that, the other Thanos, like they showed in Infinity War and Endgame and stuff, I wasn't feeling. I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong, Josh Brolin, he did a great job, you know, but I wasn't feeling that was the real Thanos. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't feeling that. You know, it's a lot of, I mean, Tony Stark, when Robert Downey Jr. did Tony Stark, I felt that was Tony Stark, because he's such a phenomenal actor that he actually can all he got to do is actually learn about a role. He immersed himself in that role. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of actors we looking for. We're not looking for as an A actor or A-lister. We don't care about that. We're looking for someone who would love the role and bring it out. And a lot of people that they are casting for these roles, I don't see them be bringing that type of aptitude out like that, because I think in Love and Thunder, according to the leak, Valkyrie supposed to come in there, and apparently Valkyrie, and I forgot that other Asgardian, she's one that Thor had gave the kingdom to. Those two was actually lovers. If the leak is right from 4chan again, so take it as a grain of salt. So they're supposed to be actually lovers, right? So that makes it seem that Valkyrie is still alive, but you notice in the Thor movie, she's the only Valkyrie alive. You see what I'm saying? You see why this is so confusing? You see why I'm worried about Marvel MCU Phase 4? Is it going to be successful as the first one? Because they're making stuff up. It don't make no sense to me. You know, I like that anybody can actually make any sense of what's going on. Please let me know. I'll be more than happy to read it and actually get that enlightenment, if I can actually get on the right track. Because right now, I'm not even on that track. I'm on some other track trying to figure out. My track is what is going on. That is what my track is. Because if all the Valkyries was killed by Helen, why come Valkyrie is back in the MC, back with Thor and all them? Unless they come with some things saying that they're not on the right universe, they base in a different universe. That's the reason why that's happening. And then you got to think about it. That theory with James Gunn, where he's saying that that's possible, that's all in homeboy mind. That's all in her mind. She doing that for queer. That's all in her mind. So that make me wonder if is Phase 4 going to be connected to that? I don't know. You see, I'm like lost with everything with that. But now, the series, I definitely want to see the series with WandaVision. Very excited about WandaVision. I'm excited about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because that kind of like lead up behind after Endgame and all that. I'm excited to see that. I like to see where they go with that, and if they're gonna, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not too big a fan of villains at all. I'm not, but I do want to see the Loki film, not because of Loki. But Tom, they actually talking about replacing him anyway. Tom, they actually Hillinson, I think that's how you say his last name. They talking about replacing him with a female Loki. Now I saw an image like a thumbnail had Tom and they had a female Loki, both of them in a Loki uniform, and they have Eve Green. I think that's how I say it, Eve Green. She played in Penny Dreadful. Now, if they're gonna replace him with that I mean, yeah, they did a good job because that girl, whew, she is a phenomenal actress. If you haven't seen Penny Dreadful, go look at Penny Dreadful because she played that great, excellent. But it just don't make any sense what they're doing to me because they changing too much foundation on things. Some people like I was looking on it, I was looking on the Facebook, on the Marvel group Facebook joints, and they was talking about casting somebody else, and some guy didn't understand why they was casting this person for that person. And somebody came at him hard, you know what I'm saying? Read the comic books and all that. Then you understand that. He only watched the movies. He actually said it in his comment. He only watched the movies. He don't watch the he don't read the comics. He only watched the movies. So therefore, by him doing that, that could be a confusion. You see what I'm saying? That can be a confusion to them because you want to put movies out that a person can go back and actually look at the comic book and relate it to the movies. And therefore, if that comic book kind of like have some relations to the movie, that person get into comics. Therefore, that more comic sales going up. Now, if you are making movies and everybody's confused when they go read the comics, what's going to happen? Is this person not even a comic book fan, but he only became a comic book fan, but actually a comic movie fans because of the comic books movies? And then he said, okay, I'm about to go get into comics. And then he go read the comics and like say Eternals, he go read Eternals and none of the characters match up. Some people get turned off from that and you can lose customers on that. Some people be like, you know what? This don't make no sense. And they stop. Or some people will stop actually watching the movies and just read the comics because the comics make sense. Or some people, hey, what up, bro? What's up, Jimmy? How's it going, man? Thanks for showing up. And some people would just go watch the movies. They don't even want to deal with the comics. So you're losing money either way. So the best thing for you could do, Marvel Studios, MCU, is do more what the fans want. Now, I'm excited, but I'm more, in this case, I already said the movies that I wanted most excited to see. Like, I'm more excited to see the TV shows too. Like, Ivan True Skill said he more excited to see for the Disney Plus series. Like I am too, because it's no really. I mean, you know, it's like with the TV shows, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what angle they're gonna go with the TV series on that. I mean, we got speculations that they're gonna have stuff in for the comic books, but we already know who the main cast are. You know, we don't have to be tripped out, but like, okay, who they casting for this? Why is they casting that for Scarlet Witch? You know, why are they casting that for Vision? We're already grown accustomed to who actually play, because when you see the actress and actors that play WandaVision, that play Scarlet Witch and Vision, we custom them. We love them at them. We actually see them as Scarlet Witch. You actually see them as Vision. Just like Cumberbatch and Doctor Strange. We already see him as Doctor Strange. You see what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm still excited about seeing Doctor Strange, because we already got the Doctor Strange. We already know who Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange is. You know? We're excited about seeing the Loki series because we know who's going to play in there. We're accustomed to Tom. We know Tom will play a great Loki because to us, he's Loki. Now, as far as they change him out, I don't think they're going to completely change him out. I think it's some kind of, when you go into some type of reality, that's the type of reality they're going to have. Now, they've also said that that they're going Olsen Wilson is popping up in the Loki series, and he's going to actually play like the bad, evil Thor. You see what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see that. Now, me personally, I think it's actually going to be it might be that doctor that it's one doctor Thor in one of his comic books that he actually took form of, I think it was Donald Blake. That was a human form that Thor had took back in the day in the comics before he can blend in with the humans, and he was a doctor. Now, when he actually in that form, he actually is just mortal. He have no powers whatsoever. He have to actually grab the Mjolnir. Where I can see, I don't even know if that's going to work because there ain't no Mjolnir no more unless they do it in a different reality because it's Stormbreaker now. Unless they was able to make another one. But he was able to come back to full Thor by grabbing a hammer, and then he become full Thor again. Now, they could twist it because we know this is MCU. That dude, Olsen Wilson could be playing a character, probably not the same name, but could be playing a character probably inspired by Donald Blake. And in that reality, Donald Thor is evil, and so Donald Blake will be evil. I don't know. I'm just guessing, like we always do, because we don't know what MCU going to do. They always change things. But I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. I'm just excited to see it. Really, I'm excited to see Loki series. Like I said, I'm not into the villains at UCU. We ain't all about the villains, but I am excited to see it because it is a Marvel, and I know it's going to have like different superheroes in there. You never know. They might end up having Loki become a superhero. That's the area they was going with before Thanos killed Loki in the end game. I mean, look at the same thing, but he wasn't really there. He was still Loki. You get what I'm saying? He was still Loki because he took the Tesseract and he did not let Thor know. And Thor thought it was destroyed. It wasn't. He took it. If he's trying to be really good about that business, about that life, he should have been actually revealing that to his brother. That's what I'm guessing. But he didn't. It only came out because Thanos said something. So he's not really there yet with the goodness. But I think he was trying to write his character more into that because he finally realized, in Ragnarok that Odin, they had a cut scene. I wish they never cut that out, but I understand why they cut it out because they had a lot of Easter eggs in there. I guess they wanted people to know about certain Easter eggs coming out right now. When he had in that cut scene, when Odin was talking to Thor and Loki, that at that moment, Loki realized that Odin saw him as literally as one of his sons. He didn't see him as a frost giant. He didn't see him as someone that can. I mean, yes, that's pretty much what it was. That probably was he thought at first, like I pick up this baby, this little small frost giant, and I like take care of him. Then eventually we can merge our two kingdoms together, which is understandable. Kings did that all the time back in the day. You got to merge the kingdom for when we delve and killing and all that stuff like that. You got to take care of your people. But I'm guessing that he could have had that attitude at first, like he didn't have no attachment to him. But when he started growing up and the kid looked at him as a father, I think he started getting that fatherly bond with him. And then at a point in time, he didn't see him as no one else except his son, but a troublesome son, but a troublable, evil son, but he seen him as his son. So did Freya. Freya, his mother, she did the same thing too. She didn't see him separately. She didn't see him as a frost giant. She accepted him just like Thor. And same thing with Thor. He only said like he's adopted when he's doing something really bad, but look at Thor. Thor did not see him separately. He saw him as his brother. So it's a possibility that they might make Loki good in the Loki series. That's a possible reason why he possibly, I heard rumors that he about to get written out the script. They about to replace him with even kid Loki or female Loki. But like I was saying before, I actually think that that's just part of the script. I don't think they're actually going to change him out, get rid of him. I think they actually literally going to just do that because they're going to go in different reality. I think you're going to have the female Thor, and I think they're actually going to have the actual Thor there. But I'm not sure, but I am excited to see that. And I can't wait to see WandaVision because WandaVision going to show a lot of things. Now, the guy that played in Quicksilver in the X-Men series, they say he's going to actually be showing up in WandaVision. Everybody already pretty much saying, oh, he's going to be Quicksilver. He's going to be Speedy, whatever. But who's to say he's going to be that? He might not be that because you got to realize that's the MCU. What he played over there in the X-Men series over there in the Fox, they're not considering that. They're not considering that as Fox. I mean, Fox as the MCU. So right now, when he coming in the MCU, he got a chance to play a totally different character. See, a lot of people think he's just going to play Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch brother. They very well might be what he be playing, but this is the MCU. They do some strange things, like Stranger Things. So he might not even be playing Quicksilver. He might be playing someone else. Now I can't remember the actor, unless I'm getting confused with him. But it's actually going to be an actor going in there and going to play the Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper is the brother of Wonder Man. He's the brother of that. Now, like I said before, the WandaVision TV series is actually based off the comic book series, The Visions. Okay, it's actually based off that, and they had Grim Reaper in there, and he tried to kill all the Visions because they said that they're imposters. They basically took DNA from his brother, which is Wonder Man, and they became into existence. So he was trying to take them all out, but he ended up getting taken out by Vision wife. But it's a great series. Check it out. That's what that based off of. I'm very excited to see that. And one thing, according to the leak, I'm not sure it's from 4chan, take it as a grain of salt. If you watch the trailer of WandaVision, you'll see Vision have a jewel right there, or a stone right there, or whatever. He has something right there that resembles like the Mind Stone or something. Now, in her reality, she made that stone happen. Now, in the leak, Vision also died in that vision, her reality she created, but she was able to take her children out of that reality and somebody else out of that reality and bring them into this reality. And it was actually real people. So by that happening, does that mean that Scarlet Witch have the power to actually bring the stones back? So if Vision would have died in that reality, she'd been able to bring Vision out. And Vision would have had what Vision then would have had the Mind Gem, because in her world, that's the only time she knew Vision, when Vision had the Mind Gem. So in that world where she's at, the Mind Gem still existed because she created Vision again, and Vision had the Mind Gem. So in her world, her reality, the Mind Gem does exist. Because I know it's not the solar jewel. Because in the comics, he have like a solar jewel. It looks similar to the Mind Gem, could do like blast powers out and everything, but it's a solar gem. But I don't know if they're gonna go with that angle, only if they even gonna bring that in at all. But you see what I'm saying, people? If that's the case, she created a Mind Gem in her reality. Go look at the trailer. And I actually have a video, my own WandaVision video. Go check that out. You can see I point out Mind Gem and solar jewel, because why is that jewel there unless she created it? And like I said, like the leak saying that she brought her family out, like her kids, and I think it was Agnes, and she brought them out into reality, and it was real. So she had the power to create like the Infinity Gems. And like I was saying before, the directors, I think the Russo brothers, they saying that the gem is not gone. They reduced down to atoms. And the only person we know in the MCU that has a powerful to actually do something with the Infinity Gems is Scarlet Witch. I mean, cause look what she did to Vision when she destroyed the Mind Gem. You know, so she had the ability to destroy the Mind Gem, and for my understanding, that's where she got her powers from. So she have connection to them. So it's a possibility that they might be using her to actually bring in the Mind Gems. I mean, not the Mind Gem, but bring back the Infinity Gem. They might bring it back in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. They might bring it back then. I'm not sure, but according to the leaks, what's going on, and yeah, like, oh yeah, the Shang-Chi movie. I know I was talking about it. I totally forgot what I was saying with that. Is this dude named Victor Crowd? They say that he's going to appear in the WandaVision series, okay? And he have one of the rings. I think it's called Nightbringer. That's one of the rings. So each one of those rings is a Mandarin, like, but they call them got different names. and it's a Mandarin. And then, but when they're on the Mandarin, get them all, that's when he becomes the Mandarin. I guess that's how it flow. But Nightbringer, and Nightbringer chose him. Actually, Victor Crawl, he was an Inhuman. When he got hit with the mist, he didn't change right away, but his family did. So he figured that he was probably adopted, but didn't come to find out he wasn't adopted. Later, he became the Inhuman, but he still had that ring. But he went psyched out, psychotic, and just started actually just killing people. He actually killed his father because he was in his psychotic rage. He didn't know what he was doing. And Medusa, the queen of the Inhumans, she actually showed him what he had did. This was in the comics. I don't know if they're actually going to bring this out in the series. And basically, what happened was she showed him his father's dead body that he did, and then after that she ended up banning him from the Inhumans. So if the Inhumans, according to those leak I was talking about earlier, if that's the case, we might see that background of Victor. And so we might see the Inhumans in a flashback. We never know, but it's a possibility that it could happen. That'll be so dope, right? And another thing, okay, I don't like basically I'm about to go to other things, but basically what I'm saying with the Phase 4, I'm not too sure about how they're going to do Phase 4. All I know is that they look like they're screwing it up because of the different casting choices they're making and the different angles they decided to go differently with. They look like they're getting rid of a lot of the foundation that make these characters what they are. They look like they're getting rid of a lot of it. I know these big movies is number fan fix movies because that's what they are. Because none of those like Kevin Feige, none of them created those characters. It was Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, all those great legends like that created these characters for us to read and enjoy and grow attached to. So all these are like big high budget fan fix, but you got to understand you can't just change. You just can't just change the foundations of all these characters and think it's still going to work. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because as far as I can tell, they didn't do that in the last Infinity Saga series. So why are they starting doing it now? A lot of people, because they're causing too much confusion to people. A lot of people, you know how people are. If they get too confused with something, they let things go. They just say, forget it, I'm not going to watch it. And Marvel Studios, y'all definitely don't want us fans doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, with this other guy, he was confused, but he wasn't a comic book fan. He was just a fan of the movies. But you got to understand, by him being a fan of the movies, like I was saying before, like he been a fan of the movies, he went and looked up these different characters. And he was confused about what they're doing with these different characters because in the comic books, the characters is not like that, what they're doing. So you're going to end up losing people. You might lose a lot more than you're expecting. So you might want to stop doing this craziness and actually start keeping the foundation of these characters and actually put them in the book. Put them in the movies and stuff, because that's why y'all successful in the last Infinity Saga, because these characters that y'all bring up, y'all pretty much still kept the foundation. I know with some different things happening, but y'all pretty much kept the foundation of things. I know y'all watered down, like Thanos, y'all watered down, Captain Marvel, y'all watered down, and Black Panther War, y'all watered down. There's a lot of characters y'all did water down, but y'all didn't. But they pretty much kept this almost same foundation of a lot of characters, as far as my understanding. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But if you change too much, you're done. Now, I saw the Joker movie. Yeah, I finally saw that I'm True Skill. Finally saw that Joker movie. I don't really understand what's going on with that movie. I mean, if y'all understand what's going on with that movie, let me know what's going on, because I didn't get that Joker feeling. I didn't get that. Now, like I was saying before the Joker movie came out, when the Joker movie came out, I knew this guy. He's an old comic book head. I mean, a real old comic book head. and I would go to him for advice or, you know, different information, or because he always go see any comic book movie that come to the theaters. No doubt about it. He always go see him. And I was asking him about it. I would say, so what you think about the Joker movie? Do you think the Joker movie was good? He said, no, it wasn't. It's actually, I thought it was quite boring. And I think it, and if I was you, I'd just wait for it to come on DVD. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And I watched the Joker movie, and I could feel where he's coming from, because I didn't feel that was a Joker movie. I felt it just like somebody just put on, like, you know, which is messed up story, but I just thought somebody just was actually been tormented and bullied through his whole life, and he decided to just wear a makeup and paint his hair green and just went on like a rampage. Because if you watch Heath Ledger or any other Jokers before then, no, okay, you got him, but you watch any other Jokers before then, you actually felt that Joker vibe. You actually felt that comic book vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel that when I watched the Joker. I didn't understand what they was going with it. I don't know what angle they was going at it with. You know what I'm saying? I didn't enjoy that movie to that degree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, some part of the movie was done great, you know, was done great. But I did not, like I was saying, I watched that movie because I'm expecting to watch a comic book movie, and I did not get that feel of the comic book movie. I didn't get that. I just got somebody, you know, that everyday life would possibly could be happening. But I don't go watch the movies, the comic book movies, to see what's actually going on now or whatnot, you know, that I can relate what's going on now. I want to watch a comic book movie that I can relate in the comics. That's what I want to watch. When I want to watch anything else like that, I'll go watch another genre, or I'll go watch a documentary, or I can just step outside and look. You know, I'm trying to watch a movie here. I'm trying to watch a comic book movie. I didn't get that. If y'all get it, if y'all got it, that is awesome. And please let me know how y'all felt about it, for I can actually get some enlightenment, for I can actually be on the same page possibly. But no, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that movie to that. I like Shazam. That was a great movie. I actually felt like a comic book movie. When Heath Ledger played the Joker, I actually felt that there was a comic book Joker. When Jack Nicholson played the Joker, I actually felt like with Jack Nicholson Joker. When I always forget that guy's name, but he played in Suicide Squad. When he played the Joker, I actually felt that was Joker in the comic books. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because in this Joker here, he have a laughing condition that makes him laugh. I was like, that don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? DC, y'all dropped the ball on that one. I don't know what y'all were trying to do. I don't know what y'all were trying to do on that one, but y'all dropped the ball on that one, because I didn't. And then they don't give this man what, an Oscar or something, or some kind of award for his performance. But when they were just bitching and moaning about Black Panther winning stuff or Endgame winning stuff, but yet when he come out with that movie, they don't have no stink about it. Just give him this Oscar like he did a great performance. No. Me personally, I think everybody on the MCU, I think everybody in the Infinity Saga, I think everybody should got an award for their performance. I think everybody in that Infinity Saga should have got an award. You know, I think Josh Brolin should have got one. Definitely. Elizabeth Olsen, definitely out there for his name. I've got Paul Bettany. I think that's how you say his last name. I think he should definitely get one, because he's, dude, this is one of the best performances I've seen in the Infinity Saga. When Paul, when he was playing Vision, when he was sitting here, then which one it was? I think it's possible was Endgame, when he had he was sitting down, then he had Scarlet Witch here, then you had War Machine over there, and I think you had Captain America over there, and I think you had Bruce. But basically, they up in the whatchamacallit, he's sitting down. He had his little sweater on and stuff, and he's talking. But if you just look at his acting performance, when he was talking, he was before he finished with each and every last one of his words, he matched each word with each one of those actors before he finished. I mean, you got to see what I'm talking about. When you watch that, you will understand what I'm talking about. Now, I think he should have definitely got a performance, like some kind of award for that. He should have got an award for that. I think, like, who else? The guy that played Talos, he's definitely should have got an award for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody in Infinity Saga should have got an award for it because they brought the character and it was very believable. But the dude that played Joker was now Phoenix, whatever his name is. He sucked. I mean, I like, okay, I was never a big fan of his acting that much, but I knew the boy could act, but that didn't fit him. I mean, I didn't feel it. I'm sitting here watching it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good scene. Nah, that was kind of ridiculous. I don't understand why they even put that in the movie. What do that have to because when you're watching a movie and you actually like this, why they put that in the movie? That don't make no sense. How is that related to Joker? And then you think about it. If you have those many questions in the movie is not that great. That means that the person that the production, whatever they didn't do a great job. Like I said, only DC, far as I can tell, what the movies on the DC got is Wonder Woman and Aquaman. I like the Justice League, but did you even hear about this? I think Marvel about to mess up on this too. They supposed to be casting another movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but they want to hire Ben Affleck to play Daredevil again. That's going to be a big mistake right there. That's why I'm saying, that's why I'm worried about Marvel and what they're doing, because Charlie Cox should be playing Daredevil. Everybody, all the fans know that he is Daredevil and he is invested in that. So why would you even think about a guy that actually sucked as Daredevil? The movie actually literally sucked as Daredevil. Why would you try to cast him as Daredevil again? That's just an article I read. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen, or if they actually do that, it's definitely going to flop, because everybody used to Marvel doing this. Bring like this person Daredevil, bring him in there and actually play as Daredevil. You remember how when Agent of Shield came out, how they had Samuel Jackson came in as Nick Fury? That's the biggest thing that DC need to wake up and realize that that's what they need to be doing. That's the reason why like the Justice League flopped so bad. The reason why the Justice League flopped so bad is simply because they had that sucky Flash in there. This how bad he sucked. What I heard, he sucked so bad that he couldn't even run right as the Flash. Like when you go watch the Flash movie, I mean, when you go watch the Justice League movie and you see Flash running, look at his legs. The reason why his leg was running so terrible, like looked so terrible like that, because they had literally CGI legs because he couldn't run right. Why would you cast somebody like that? Okay, this is Flash. This is a character. This is how you know they'll like this is what Marvel too. This is how you know they don't understand what they should be casting for. What is Flash superpower? What is it known for? What is known for? Running. Flash is known for running. That's why I call it the Flash, right? That should be one of the very first things that you, if you audition, that should be one of the very first things you should have somebody do. I know a lot of people are thinking it's just running. Apparently, it's not just running, because he couldn't run right. They had to put CGI legs on his legs all for it to still look stupid, but look more better than what it would have looked if they wouldn't try to do something. And that's one of the main things people didn't like. They did not like the Flash. That's Barry Allen. Why is he acting like Wally? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And like certain these characters, they got to have it. You know, they got to have these. It's certain things you got to cast these people for. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Joker. I mean, the people that like the Joker movie, I don't have nothing against that. Like I say, that's what you feel, and I respect that. I respect if the people that like Joker, because my boy, I True Skills, he liked the Joker movie. He said it was like a masterpiece, if I remember right, and which I do respect his opinion, and I respect what he see and what he say, because that's just how he was felt about it. That's how it made him felt. So I have no quarrel with that. All I do is just respect people. You know what I'm saying? Respect people different way they feel and what they see. And all I do is ask in return the same thing. But if you don't do it, that's fine with me because I'm still going to be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to have my opinion. I'm still going to like what I like and don't like. But same with you. But and another thing, I'll get out of here soon. But another thing that I wanted to talk about, if I can remember the last thing, I got it all right now. But if I can remember these last things, I will actually tell you what it is. But like I was saying, the Fantastic Four movie that I just saw recently. No, not recently, but yeah, just saw, just rewatched it. The one with Michael B. Jordan. Now that movie there was just straight terrible. Now when I went and watched it in the theater, when I first watched it, I was like, oh, you know what? It's a pretty good movie. A lot of people saying it was terrible. I'm like, no, not really. It's a pretty good movie. But I just have the glory to rewatch it. And I was like, you know what? These people are right. This movie sucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all already know how I am. I'm not going to just not watch a movie because based off what somebody say. I'm going to watch it myself and actually get my own personal opinion with it. I'm not going to let somebody like these critics and stuff like that affect my judgment. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't listen to a lot of them now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that movie actually sucked because when Michael B. Jordan played Johnny Storm, when he said flame on, right? He pressed the button on his suit, it ought to become flame on. That was just terrible. That was just absolutely terrible. You know what I'm saying? And then they had to actually wear suits in order to control their powers. Terrible. Now, at the end of the movie, only one out of the Fantastic Four was able to actually do this suit. I mean, was able to actually use his power without his suit, and that was Reed. So, and Ben, the Thing. Those two was the only one that know how to use their power without their suit. Johnny Storm, Sue, they had to actually, Sue, whatever. They had to actually use the power, the suits that actually have power, to use their powers. That right there was a letdown. Now, I did know when the first movie came out, the director said, I think it later he came out and apologized that he made a sucky movie, but before then he was saying that, I think he was actually probably most likely speaking the truth because, you know what I'm saying, you've been in the entertainment business, I see a lot of things happen, like for us, like production and stuff like that. Yeah, the producers and stuff will come down there in your set and actually tell you to change something up according to what they like. You ever notice while you're watching a lot of movies and something just don't make no sense, and the director be mad and don't want to go back, or the actor mad, don't want to go back on the set or something, because the producers and stuff, because they the money, they put their money in there to make their movies, so all in all they have higher say. They come in there and say, I want this is done. I want this added in there. And the directors and actors and all them got to add that in there. And it don't make no sense. An actor, if you care about a lot of them does care about their art. They're not going to like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to invest themselves into that character. They're going to get to know that character, especially if you can actually just read that character in the back. Because when you write a script, you have to have a backstory. For my understanding, because I use you have a backstory of the character, or what this character is about, for you can tell the actor, for the actor can portray it. Some actors do more than that. They actually get more invested into the character. They find out, because you'll see some actors saying the director want to be like, okay, I want Tom to do this, boom, 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 boom. Our actor be like, no, Tom wouldn't do that. Tom would do this. They actually base it off the character that the writers gave them, and they basically took more investment in the character before they could perform it correctly. And then, but a lot of producers, they put the money in there, so they change a lot of things. This is a lot of time, a lot of movies don't come out, and sometimes it's just sucky writing, sucky directing, and sucky producers, sucky. It could be sucky anything, but I know a lot of people does not focus that on the actor. They actually focus that. I mean, they don't focus that on nobody else. They just focus on the actor because that's all they see. You got to realize, people, the actor's only doing what they was told to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to get fired. You know, because if they break contract, that studio can sue them. So they there to try to do the job. Now, some actors that have more more grip on the actor, the more grip on the production and everything. Now they might be able to say something and stuff have to go down with it. Like I think what's his name, Ryan Reynolds, he got more. They allow him to have more creativity on Deadpool. So Deadpool might be different than actually, you know. So we might not different, but we're most likely gonna get more of that Deadpool. You see what I'm saying? So it's a possibility, and that's part of the MCU. So we might get a Deadpool 3. So that's a possibility that when we see that Deadpool, we're gonna get Deadpool because he put that much effort in that, you know. But some actors just do that for a paycheck, like Beyonce, right? I can guarantee you she's not gonna be invested in Storm. She probably, but all I do know that the producers and all them and like the studios and all that, they do send them like comic books, they do send them materials to actually understand the character, you know. But she's not that hard. She's not that serious about acting. I mean, if she was serious about acting when she came out with them sad performances before, she'd have continued it up. She didn't. She's not serious about acting. You know what I'm saying? I guess I haven't listened to her music in I don't know how long, so I guess her music probably dying out. You know, I guess it is because even when I wasn't listening to her music, she would pop up everywhere back in the day. But nobody really not feeling her right now, so she's just trying to get that fame and try to get that money and try to bring back her fans, whatever, try to bring some new set of fans. So she's trying to just jump on that Marvel roster. You know, Christian Bale, he really don't need fans. I mean, he still got fans out there, but his career is not really popping out either because certain movie choices he made, I really ain't feeling that. But I do know that every time he want to do a big motion picture, he's still there, even though his movies don't do that great in the theaters no more. You know, it's just certain things, you know what I'm saying, that I just wish that the Marvel Studios, any comic book studios, would focus more on the fans than just themselves. Like that. Oh yeah, in that Fantastic Four movie, everybody had clothes for certain things. They couldn't get this man no pants or them little speedos or something he wear in the comic books. No, the man was butt naked, a butt naked rock man running around on TV, and it's supposed to be a kid movie, like a kid to 13. You know what I'm saying? And this man running around butt naked. But what a rock man running around butt naked. But what the director has said that the movie would have been better if the producers and stuff, when it came down and tried to change it and were changing everything, they put their hands. I haven't heard a lot of production flop or stop because everybody just quit. They wanted to work on a project no more because the producers got their hands in things too much. You got to realize you're a producer. You're just paying. You're paying these people. Trust these people to do your money right. Don't come down there every day or something asking to change things up because it's not going to work. You know, this director, that's what he does. This actor and this actress, that's what they do. That's what they do for a living. You're a producer. You give money to make movies. That's what you do. So stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Each one you stay in your lane and actually come together, but make sure you come together, make an awesome movie, but stay in your lane. Like, this is an actor, let him act. This is a director, let him direct. This is the writer, let him write. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's things just happen. Just crazy. So I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. I just wanted to drop a video because I didn't drop a video for you guys last week. So I want to drop another video. Let y'all guys know that I'm still here. And I still thank y'all for y'all support and still let y'all know that, you know, I'm still doing my thing, trying to get these videos and live streams out for you guys. But keep in mind, I'm working on that. I will be making up a schedule, like seriously a schedule, and try to like do my best to stick with that if my health problems don't take me down. You know, that's the reason, I'll be straight up, that's the reason why I don't, you know, produce a lot of the stuff back then, like now, like I used to back in the day, because my health kicking my butt, man. She kicked my butt. That's why I ain't put no video up last week, because I was pretty much down, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing. I was just in so much pain over and over and over, you know what I'm saying? And I can't really do too much if I'm to that degree, you know what I'm saying? So I try to do what I can for you guys. That's the only reason why, you know, but I'm gonna try to, you know, when I get better and when I get on my better days, I would like this day right here is one of my better days. So that's the reason why I'm popping out a video for you guys. So I appreciate you guys just coming out and just hanging out with me and everything. So I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. But also please hit me on that hit that subscribe button, hit that share, leave a comment, like up. Let me know what y'all guys think about the Phase 4. Y'all think Phase 4 will be great, or y'all think they're gonna actually hurt? Like Marvel, like I think, like I was saying before, I think it's a prime opportunity to bring back Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Elektra in the Moon Knight series. Called he's from Hell Kitchen. That's street level. You know, I think that'd be a prime time to bring them back. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but yeah, and also, you know, hit that hit my affiliate link down there, EMP Shield. That also help y'all guys out just in case, you know, stuff is going crazy right now in the world. We can get it hit with an EMP attack at any moment, any given time. But if you have that EMP shield attached to your house, that it won't fry out your wires when you get hit, because that was the EMP attacks does. Y'all already know this. I mean, if y'all know that, y'all know from comic books that is actually be released in the atmosphere, and actually like anything that is computerized, that it pretty much fry it. I mean, like your phones, like your my camera, your car, because most cars right now is computerized. But if you got that EMP shield, the link is down below. You can actually attach that to your house, and that will save your house from actually being fried from an EMP attack, because it will protect that. It will actually, because when an EMP attacks happen, when like explosion happen, it's like a whole bunch of energy, like a whole bunch of excess energy hit your home, and the wires, and hit the wires, and the wires are going to take so much, so it fills it up. It like pretty much like you have a bottle of water and you fill it up and you fill. And then you can't, and then when you get to the brim and it can't take no more water, so it start overflowing, you know, that's basically what is happening. It's like, and in this case, it gets so much energy that it can't absorb all that energy, and it just start damaging things, you know, because it's constantly hitting it, and damage because it's electric, you know, it's damaging. But the EMP shield grounds that. It take that excess energy that will actually damage your home, and it grounds it. So you won't actually, and so if you have a backup generator, you can also put that on your backup generator, that EMP shield. So like at your home or something, and that thing happened, you the only one if you the only one have it on your block, you the only one will have lights, because you have that EMP shield to protect your home. And also it protect your outside vehicles, like your car. You attach that to your car, and you the only one in your neighborhood, and when that happens, you don't want to have a running car. So you can go out and get things, or do what you need to do. Be safe, you know. So that link is down below. Go and hit that up. You know, get yourself protected and get your family protected. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And so, but so I'm about to go and get up here. I appreciate all you guys showing out today. You know, I love you all, you guys, and stay safe out there and stay happy. Remember now, time is changing for the good. Love you guys. We are comics. Yep.